Alright, fan gang, hope we're all having a fantastic Wednesday night. Today, more Blue Archive, the GOAT. Hi Katama, what do you have to say, Katama? Winter's my favorite season 2, summer sucks. That's because I'm from the south. More story. We're actually cruising along pretty fast in chapter 2, aren't we? I guess it's because there were several combats in a row. Let's see. Oh, we're past halfway, so it goes up to 20 again. It's nice not starting the stream with more gacha pulls, wasting gems outside of Fess. Hey, Volter, hope you had a great night or morning for you. I just got off work, so night just started for me at 1:40 a.m. What slipped through the cracks? Ooh, combat. We left off last night with Hoshino, that traitorous bitch. She tore up her resignation, and then we got here in the morning, and there's another resignation from her. I'm a little salty. I'm not gonna let her get away with this. I'm gonna drag that hag back, kicking and screaming. I'm not letting her go. She's mildly the responsible one out of the entire task force, and I can't tank all of the girls by myself without Hoshino there to kind of corral them. I need that hag in the mix. To the Abydos Foreclosure Task Force. Forgive me for doing this with a letter. It felt more old-fashioned this way, which suits me perfectly. There's something I've been keeping from you. A recruiter has been coming after me for a while now. Become a Kaiser PMC mercenary for life in exchange for Abydos' debt being paid off. Okay, well it's a little better than it sounded last night. Last night she was saying they were only going to pay off half. I mean, for life is bullshit. That's slavery at that point. But at least they're paying all of it off, not just, half. Not too bad a deal. I mean, it's slavery, but I guess there's worse deals. I must value the skills of a wily old veteran like me. A wily old hag. I'll take care of the debt somehow. Maybe not all of it. Then why are you doing it if not taking all of it? Damn it, Hoshino. But I should be able to lighten the burden on you all. I know I talked a big game at the black market. I'm sorry I couldn't keep my word. Hoshino, you bitch! So they bought her debt, now she's an indentured servant? Yeah, basically, but they didn't even buy all her debt. Sounds like they only bought half of it after all, which is some bullshit. Like, if she's gonna sell herself into slavery for this shit, why not at least take out all the debt? Like, goddamn, Hoshino, get your shit together. You hag! This is why I'm gonna drag you kicking and screaming back, because you took a bad deal. Yes, we have your signature on the contract, Miss Hoshino. That's horse to you. All of your rights as a student have been transferred to... My monitor blinked. Stay psych. Transferred to us. Rights as a student? What does that mean? What does rights as a student mean? Does that mean, like, her human rights? I guess that's what that means. With this, most of Abydos' debt is now considered settled. Most? Hey, Ace. I'll say hey, Curl. And Jade, hope you're all having a fantastic night. No, she's selling out to go Corpo. I'm tragically already Corpo. It's a lost cause for me, boys. But it's not too late for Hoshino. I'm gonna drag that hag bitch back kicking and screaming. I'm not letting her do it. So with this, the foreclosure task force will be fine. I'll have to leave Abydos and Kavodos altogether, but it doesn't... Kavodos? First time they've talked about a place in the world outside of Kavodos. That's unexpected. This is what I get for being a stubborn old ass. Ass! With this, all of this is my responsibility to bear. As the final member of Abydos' last student council. So this is where it ends. Dear Sensei, you better apologize. You better... Hoshino, if your apology is not satisfying, I'm gonna smack you upside the head when I find you. To be honest, I never liked adults. I didn't think they could be trusted. Which is an odd thing to say considering this world is like the only humans are teenage girls. We haven't seen any other adults. I guess they're adults or robots. And creepy Cthulhu men in suits. So I guess that makes sense why she wouldn't trust adults. Ever since I heard about Shiroko having to carry on her back, I couldn't help but think, damn, they must be useless. Alright, if we're being real, you're not wrong. I just take credit for all the things you girls do. If look, you already sold yourself to slavery, so I may as well just tell you now, Hoshino, you're not wrong. I'm pretty useless. But in the end, you turned out to be me. Besides, some things are better left unsaid. Wow, rude. Alright, tell me how you really feel. Sensei. I know it's selfish of me, but I have one last request. Shiroko's a good kid at heart, but without someone to keep her grounded, so her run wherever the wind takes her. Make sure she doesn't lose her way. Instructions unclear, robbing a bank. Hey, Grant, hope you're having a great night. Yeah, the fan art was really nice. That made my day. If you guys didn't see, I linked it on the YouTube posty thingies. Static made a nice little art of me, patting our Mujahideen fighter, the bravest member of Problem Solver 68, on the head. Please look after her while I can do that. Come on, get in the car, you brat. Where are we headed? To the Abydos Desert. I thought you were leaving Kavodos. We're going to McDonald's. And we're only getting a black coffee, Hoshino. To all of you, please look after our school. It's just a desert now, but this is the only place left that has any meaning for me. Also, if we ever end up facing each other as enemies, don't hesitate to destroy my halo. Huh? Destroy her halo? Is that like how you... I've never seen any of the girls actually be defeated. Is destroying their halos how you kill someone in this world? I guess that's what that means. Also, hey, Static! I appreciate that art, thank you. That's what they call killing someone in this world. Yeah, so that's how you kill someone, interesting. I guess that makes sense, because... I guess... the reason... Because all the girls can face tank hollow point bullets and artillery shells. So I guess if they had a weak point, destroying the halo would be it. That's interesting, that's cool. I like that. Please. No, I'm gonna drag you back by the halo. Hoshino! You made the cat mad. After all that talk, now they're the one making excuses, saying there's no other choice. That's right, get mad, Serica! Get mad! You really think I can just accept this? Where is the hag? We have to go after her now! I'm with Shiroko. If I have to go alone, so be it. If helping her means burning the task force, then I... Everyone be quiet, now's not the time to fight amongst ourselves. They're not fighting, they're making a plan. Let them cook Ayane. What? What the fuck? Is the Mujahideen back? Is that Problem Solver 68 ringing the doorbell? What was that? Sound like an explosion. Think of them with regenerating HP. Once it hits 0, the halo shatters. So it's not targeting the halo specifically, it's just they take enough damage and eventually it breaks the halo. That makes more sense considering that comment one of the writers or whoever made where the girls can't really see each other's halos, they're just kind of fate white rings or something like that. Yeah, Ivan gets it. That's where you got to Hoshino. Too close. This is. Ah. Yeah, what? Oh god, the Mujahideen are back! Everyone take cover, it's Haruko! What? Why are the robots advancing? What? A dog? The citizens are dogs. Okay. They're all dogs. What the fuck? Have a great night, Ivan. An eviction order has been issued to this district. At long last, the final condition has been met. The last of the student council has dropped out, which means Abydos is no more. All that's left is for Kaiser to annex the district. Capture Abydos High School. Yeah, the middle manager. He talks big. He LARPs as an executive, but our brother in Christ is a fucking middle management. He's not even a senior director. He's one level above a supervisor. That's how low he is in truth. Hundreds! Good thing we got hundreds of bullets. What's happening? Why is Kaiser attacking us? Because Hoshino got played like a fiddle. We have to stop them, whatever this means. We can't just stand by and watch them attack Abydos. I did a little splurging. I splurged for Nonomi because she was my first 5-star. So I dropped a tenner for the gift pack, just so I could get her affection up to 20 and make her happy. I like Nonomi. She's my first 5-star. I'm gonna take care of her. You're right. There's no time to think. We have to act now. I agree. Shiroko has the idea. Let's go fight. Well, there's too many of them. Well, they are with that attitude, Ayane. I shoved flowers into Nonomi's face until she was happy. On top of that, they're attacking anything and everything. We should focus on evacuating whoever's left in the city. A battle this big. How did it end up like this? Why is this happening? Because Hoshino fucked up. And I'm gonna lord it over her for every day of her life. What? Foreclosure task force spotted! This way. Yeah, they didn't waste any time. Yeah. I don't think Hoshino read anything. I mean, that's the reason why Abydos is in this situation, because the student council just doesn't read shit. They took Kaiser on their word without reading any of the contracts. Multiple scouts approaching Abydos. They've already breached the campus, so shoot them. She didn't have... Oh, I forgot my reading glasses. Thank you. We need to take out the ones inside first. Ayane, I'm counting on you. Go get him. The cat's mad. We're letting loose the cat in the house. Got it. We'll engage enemies infiltrating the school. Keep Sensei safe is top priority. Yes, keep me safe. I am top priority. I agree. I am most important. Once the academy is secure, we'll begin civilian evacuations. To where? Maybe now's a good time to call Hina. Hina's a nice girl. Hina might do Sensei a favor. Get him! Get that bastard. I see you with a rocket launcher. Okay, don't get the guy with the rocket launcher. That's fine. I didn't want you to get the guy with the rocket launcher. I just now noticed Shiroko throws grenades. I'm looking forward to when I finally farm all her LF so I can pull Shiroko. Same with Hoshino. I miss our tank. Delete! Delete them! You missed a few. No, she didn't miss a few. She left them on purpose so the other girls could do it. Get him! Get him! Heal up, Aya! You two-ass bird. Oh, really? They got a tank in the gym? I'm not even mad. That's impressive. They fit the goddamn tank in the gym. They must all be choking on exhaust fumes in there. The gym got hotboxed on diesel fumes. Jesus Christ. Her ear twitched. Her ears twitched like a cat, and it's adorable. I never noticed that before. The Abydos siege. Abydos just keeps getting sieged. Like they gotta clarify. There's been so many sieges already. Did they bring it in parts and IKEA? I mean, they might have. Honestly, they might have. It might be IKEA tanks for all we know. Considering how when they rattle, the entire tank is shaking, it might be an IKEA tank. You're right. Unless he got a death wish, which they do. Kaiser director's location confirmed. Good, we can shoot the Fatman. The ears do in fact twitch. Certified cat. My, we were just about to visit your school and yet here we are, coming all the way to greet us. What do you think you're doing? A corporation attacking a city? Just because you own the land doesn't give you that kind of right? Well, if they can legally own Hoshino, I think they can legally destroy their own city. Look, Nanome, I know it's out of line to agree with the bad guy, but I think, legally speaking, he probably does have the right. And the school still belongs to us, the students of Abydos. This is outright illegal. Okay, that's illegal. We'll take this straight to the General Student Council. Because they care so much about you. Where's Hoshino? So the whole scouting story was a lie from the start. Give the hag back! The cat needs her hag. The cat does not know what to do without her hag. Take it to the General Student Council. Yeah, I agree with the director here. I think that's the wrong threat. What are they gonna do, send a letter? How many times do you petition for their help? How many of those prayers have gone and answered? Well, one of them went answered, which was me. Although I won't give the council credit for me. No, of course they didn't. Because they can't do anything right now. For that matter, has anyone else ever given you their aid? The other academies, perhaps? I doubt it. You've always been alone. Nuh-uh. I'm here. Also, Problem Solver 68 are their best friends. With Takanashi Haggis officially withdrawing, the Abydos Student Council is no more. You are nothing now. Abydos no longer has an official club, a student council, or even a recognized district. That means it can no longer sustain itself as a school in the Academy City. But don't worry, as the rightful owners of this land, Kaiser Corporation will graciously take the school off your hands. How does the Kaiser Training Academy sound? It's a fitting name for the new school. Ah, I called that. I'm sure they have other private schools. That's nonsense! Even if the student council disbanded, Abydos still has the foreclosure task force. We're right here. You don't got the minimum 5 members for a club. I've seen this anime before. You need 5 members for a club. The foreclosure task force isn't an authorized club. Ayane, shut up. Don't say that in front of the director. The student council was long gone by the time it was created. Are you telling me that bitch hag Hoshino was so lazy she was the last student council person and she couldn't even be bothered to make this an official club? That's right, an unregistered club like yours, there's no official... Hoshino! Paperwork backing you up. You're nothing but ghosts. But try to look on the bright side. Now you're finally free from all that tedious debt. Nuh-uh, they're only free from half of it. What are you doing? This wasn't the deal. Why are you attacking Abydos? Because you didn't read the print. Because you didn't take your 2 tiny little brain cells, Hoshino, and you didn't rub them together to generate one coherent thought. You goddamn hag. Ooh, fancy background. No, we kept our word, Hoshino. The debt has been settled, exactly as promised. But since you went ahead and withdrew, it seems Abydos no longer has an official student council, does it? Tell me, why do you think we backed this petty corporate land grab? Snatching up a Kavotos district is meaningless. At worst, it just creates another lawless zone, another black market. And we've got more than enough of those. But what if a brand new school, owned by a corporation, was established here in Abydos? What kind of change do you think that would bring to Kavotos? Ah, but this was nothing more than a sideshow, Hoshino. It's all about that loot in the desert. I agree with Black Suit. It's all about the loot in the desert. You are our true objective from the very start. Wait. No, it's the loot in the desert. Get your shit together, Black Suit. It's all about the treasure. Getting you to sign the contract, transferring all rights over to us. That was the only reason we have cooperated with Kaiser. I thought he was Kaiser. I guess not. Well, affiliation. Okay. I read as well as Hoshino there. I assume this guy... I pulled a Hoshino. I assumed this guy was Kaiser, didn't read. A lifetime contract with Kaiser? We never said anything of the sort. If you misunderstood, well, that's unfortunate. To think we'd waste something as valuable as Kavotos' highest grade mystic on mere labor? Ridiculous. What does mystic mean? Takanashi Hagano is to be studied, analyzed, understood. You, in other words, are a test subject, nothing more. That's the experiment we truly wish to observe. So don't take it too personally. Aw. I almost feel bad for Hoshino being a dumbass. Okay, I feel a little bad. I'm gonna get you, Hoshino. I'm gonna drag you by the halo out of there. Now I get it. All this time, I was being manipulated by adults yet again. Hey. To be fair, Powerline Sensei never tried to manipulate Hoshino. I wanted to rob banks and hijack school buses in Minecraft. Sensei was just here for a good time. No manipulation needed. I'm sorry, everyone. This is my fault. Well, I agree, Hoshino. This is your fault. Shiroko, Nanomi, Serika, Ayane. Hey, what about Sensei? What about me? I'm most important, and Yume. Was Yume the student council president that she was vice president for? I think. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I fade to black. Sensei! Yes! There I am. Sensei. Hi, Powerline Sensei des. Most important man in Kavotos. Sensei was just here for a good time with schoolgirls. Hi, Powerline Sensei des. Great teacher Powerlines. That everything we worked for was for nothing. Yeah, kinda. It's almost like you're trying to build a school on sand or something. I wonder if that was intentional metaphor. That might be a little too smart. Or too obvious, or too dumb. Whatever. Don't tell me you are serious about it. Did you really think you could pay off that debt over a few hundred years? I assumed it was just an excuse, something to tell yourself so you could pretend you tried before eventually giving up. Get mad, Cat. It's not too late to get mad. But you didn't quit. You kept struggling. Why? What for? You director, shut your mouth before I shut it for you. I don't think he has a mouth. I think he just has a voice box. Yeah, get him! Get him! Get him! No, shut up, Nanomi. Let her go. Let her cook. And then what? What happens after we fight? We kill them all! Stop being such a buzzkill, Ayane. They're still sending... So we kill them all! Listen to Johnny Rico! He's from Buenos Aires and he says kill them all! They're still sending wave after wave. Even if we somehow win, then what? Then you have your district back. Then you go kill them all until you find Hoshino. If the school disappears, what are we even fighting for? And even if we take it back, our debt isn't going anywhere. Yes. Ayane! They just freed you from the debt. You are debt-free, Knifear. The land is already gone. It won't come back. Hoshino is gone. The student council is gone. And us, we're just an unrecognized club. The worst fate. A club with only 4 members, lacking the 5th for official recognition. Since Powerlines Sensei, I want to, but I just can't sign the papers to recognize you as a club until you find a 5th guy. Or girl. Why is it always us? Why do we have to suffer like this? Because it's funny. Hoshino! Oh, Ayane, you dumb knife-ear. Whack. By the way, they're still exploding the city, Ayane. I know as a Force Ghost, hologramming herself from the school, it's easy to forget stuff. But Ayane, they're actively demolishing the city, in case you forgot. You'd think with your big-ass knife ears, you would have heard it. Massive... Oh, it wasn't them. Bravo Squad is caught in a blast on their way in. They're not responding. Good. Is it our man Johnny Rico come to kill them all? Mike's squad was in the east. Oh, I hope Mike's okay. Massive C4 explosion detected. It's their best friends, Problem Solver 68! The bravest Mujahideen squad in all of Gehenna. What's happening? The only people in that area should be Abydos residents. Yes! The dorks! What are you idiots doing? Look, the second they said C4, I knew who it was. I knew who it was when they said C4. C4 is her middle name. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Forsake mercy and walk the path of chaos. Wasn't that the mass swimsuit gang spawn? I forgot for a moment just how dorky Aru is. I was unprepared for her to seriously drop mass swimsuit gang because she unironically thinks they're so goddamn cool. You are. There's no finish line in sight. You can't find a way to get there, and everything you do is failure after failure. No one sees how hard you struggle, and the only things waiting for you are more hardships and rough days ahead. It's truly... Problem Solver 68 is truly Abydos Foreclosure Task Force's BFFs. They may as well just get the matching friendship bracelets and go all the way. But who cares? Are you really going to let something like that get in the way of rescuing your friend? No, not their heroes, our heroes. Problem Solver 68 is Sensei's heroes. I think she's talking to everyone present, honestly. I think Aru started talking about about Abydos, but as she kept talking, Aru realized she was really just projecting. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Sheesh. Aru, lighten up a little. Little Miss Knife Ears is the neurotic type. She can't help it. I still think that Problem Solver 68 should transfer to Abydos. Look, I know they're Gehenna girls, but I mean, they're BFFs already, and Abydos needs it. Abydos needs that W. But making my adorable little Miss Knife Ears cry is pretty serious crime, which is why. Mitsuki is scary when she gets real. When she takes the mask off. Gonna rip these guys apart. Okay, Doomslayer. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm ready, Aru. We still have plenty of bombs left. I only came back for more ramen. Why am I getting... The ramen shop blew up, Kyoko. You were there. What do you mean you came back for more ramen? The ramen's gone! I've set up explosives to cut off enemy reinforcements. While they're stuck, we take out their commander and break their chain of command. In the anime, Aru uses her sniper one-handed and shoot down an Apache helicopter. Oh my god. I can't... next weekend after this one, I can't wait to watch the anime. That should leave them completely disorganized. Originally, the strategy was meant for dealing with the prefect team, but... Perfect! Time to show them what real outlaws fight like. Yeah, this is an anime. I think it's the last chapter is the anime. It's like, chapter 1 is the anime. We're on chapter 2 now. Mitsuki likes to tease. Well... I don't know. I think if Mitsuki is having a bad day, she might want to see a sensei cry. I don't know. I kind of get that vibe. I think, if we're all being honest, Mitsuki is pretty fucked up. I like her, but I think she might actually enjoy watching sensei cry. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the whole volume is the anime. Oh, that's even better. I was under the impression it ended when Hina showed up. There's our Mujahideen. She's doing her best. Look at that smile. She's so happy. Yeah, it's even better if it's the whole volume. What in the Kavodos? I guess there has to be a world outside Kavodos. Huh. Back us up, Sensei! Hi, Powerlines Sensei Des is here. Let's show the foreclosure idiot force. It doesn't roll off the tongue, but you know what, Aru, you earned it. You can have that. You can have that. What it means to be hard-boiled. Let's go, problem nerds. Yay! I guess we don't need specials. I guess when your entire team is special, you don't need any special support. They're just a little bit different from the other girls. A little bit special. Get them. Delete them. Go Gadget Mitsuki. I really wish Mitsuki's landmines were not that. I wish they had a useful sub-skill. The landmines kind of suck. If Mitsuki had something besides landmines, she would be so much better. Can I get them all? Can I get them all? Ah! I almost got them all. You can just delete them. Go Gadget Haruka. Go Mujahideen. This battle is dedicated to the brave Mujahideen fighters of Problem Solver 68. Delete them. They're useful against bosses, are they? I guess the later bosses, because all the bosses I've encountered just hang back, far away from the mines. Abydo Siege Part Dos. Part the second. Like raid bosses? I can't imagine they're good against Greg though. Or the Lightning Tower guy. You dare bite at the hand that feeds you. Nuh-uh, we fed them, because it was our ramen. Zip your mouth! I don't think he has a mouth. What makes you think we ever want to work with you? Sensei treats us way better than you losers ever did. Hi, Powerlines Sensei does. Aha! What kind of villains would it be if we didn't stab our employers in the back? I'm a little worried now. Hi, I'm an employer. You should have seen this coming. I mean, look at that face. I feel like that's the face that if she's having a bad day, she would want to see Sensei cry. Not her friends, just Sensei. Problem solver. They have a point. Listen to the dorks. Yeah, they're right. No time to hesitate. Right! Hoshino needs us. We need to rescue her. That's right, Serica. Get mad. Who cares if we're unauthorized or whatever? Whatever we're above board or not. If we don't rescue Hoshino, then... That's right. Saving her is our top priority. Nothing else matters. If Sensei was crying, she would destroy the person who made you cry. But what if Mitsuki was the one who made Sensei cry? I can totally imagine Mitsuki is of the opinion that she's the only person that's allowed to make Sensei cry. You! It's useless to resist. How dare you? See, he doesn't really have a mouth. He has like a iron jaw with the voice box. You kidnapped my precious hag! Nothing is going to stop me from rescuing the hag! Don't be ridiculous. You're just a teacher. You don't have the right to... That's great, teacher Powerlines, to you. Bet. I saw that, Mitsuki. What the fuck? I like who Mitsuki is just like... Mitsuki is so wilding on main, she showed up, like, behind at the Abydos girls instead of with her team. Mitsuki is so happy to be there, she got lost and joined the wrong team. I don't have any AoEs. I need an AoE. There we go, now I have an AoE. Now everyone's gonna die before I can use the AoE. Get him. Get him, dork. Single target. Mujahideen, go! Cat, go! Get him! Oh! Big one. Big boy! That's fine, we can take him. Even without Hoshino, we can take the bot. The robot. I wonder if that's a StarCraft reference. I mean, the devs are Korean, so I can totally see them naming it Goliath after the Goliath of StarCrafts. Is that racist? I think it's a fair assumption because they're Korean and Koreans just geek out for StarCraft so much, or they did. I don't know if they still do. I'm just saying, it's probably a reference. Director! Even his minions call him director. He's not an executive! Director! You're badly wounded. You need to be treated immediately. Ugh, I'm pulling out. Phrasing. Reorganize our forces. Yes, sir. You'll pay dearly for this. Nah, I'd win. HQ has given the order to retreat. I repeat, HQ has given the order to retreat. Maintain the line and return to HQ. They talk a lot for robots. Are the dogs okay? Are the citizen dogs okay? They're falling back. Shiroko's happy. As long as Shiroko is happy, I'm happy. I'm happy she's happy. Unlike Sensei, the director pulls out. The director pulls out and doesn't take responsibility. Oh, that was straight out of a third-rate villain handbook. Exactly as planned. Hopefully the prefect team took care of their business. No, we should not head back for now. We need to go get Hoshino. Sensei! Ayane! Get your priorities straight. We got the murder momentum. The battles have only just begun. They're going to be much bigger and much tougher than this. We need to head back and figure out a way to rescue Hoshino. We take our guns and we shoot them all until we find Hoshino. Simple as. Meanwhile, in Kavotos. I go inside. Am I Sensei or am I someone else right now? I'm assuming I'm Sensei. I only ever get the options when I'm Sensei. I've been waiting for you, Powerlines Sensei. Hi, Powerlines Sensei des. I'd like to have a word with you, face to face. You say that, but something tells me this meeting could have been an email. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, Black Suit. This could have been an email. Battle between adults. Truly, it could have been an email. Cool, creepy music. We know who you are, an enigmatic individual chosen by the General Student Council Presidente. Owner of the artifact known as the Shitty Chest, the Sensei of Shale, you need to work on the name, the Federal Investigation Club. Others tend to underestimate you, but we won't make the same mistake. First, let me make something clear. We have no interest in a conflict with you. Give me my hag back. In fact, we want to work with you. Because otherwise, you represent the largest obstacle to our plans. It turns out I was the Fed all along. Wiping out an insignificant school like Abydos's Child's Play, then why did it take you so long? Skill issue much? However, we'd rather avoid the consequence of starting a war with you in the process. Bit fucking late for that! Whomstathiv are you? Oh dear, oh shit, oh my, have I not introduced ourselves? We are outsiders to Kavotos, the same as you. Oh, really? But that doesn't mean we come from the same place. Obviously. For the time being, we found a suitable name to borrow. Please call us Gematria. Gematria? Gematria? Hematria? Honestly, Hematria sounds better than Gematria or Gematria. So you are, from now on, Hematria. The hard G. And I'm fine with going by Black Suit Sensei. I've grown quite fond of the name. AKA the Hoobers. We, Hematria, are observers, explorers, and researchers. An inexplicable existence, much like you. I'm not inexplicable, We've never seen Sensei. Does Sensei look like this? It's possible. So allow me to formally ask, do you have any interest in working with us? With Hematria? I'm gonna go with the short no. If you go with the longer never, that sounds like you're denying that you're interested. So you just go with the hard no. If not, then tell me, what is it that you seek in Kavotos? We can elucidate all manner of secrets and truths should you accept our proposal. I'd like a paycheck. The General Student Council still hasn't set up my direct deposit. I have to keep using the club funds for my own shit. And Yuka's getting really mad at me. Wait, no. This is a trap. If I say all I want is the hag, no. That's leaving shit on the table. I can take this guy to the bank. We're gonna play hard to get. Not interested. Do you truly believe your actions are just? No, not even a little. Not even a little. You don't even know how funny that question is, brother. What right do you have to make such demands? My girls are better than your girls. Hoshino is no longer a student of Abydos. Haven't you seen her withdrawal papers? Hoshino never dropped out of school. We're gonna gaslight him until he submits. Sensei is just gonna gaslight Black Suit. Hoshino never dropped out. I don't know what you're talking about. Dust. See? I'm her club advisor and I never signed the document. Gotcha, bitch. That means she's still part of the foreclosure task force. My students can't quit until I say they can. She is still the vice president of the Abydos Student Council. And she is and will forever be mine. I see. You're their teacher. Major changes in their students' lives must have your approval. The logic, I don't know what I was trying to say there. The logic is easy to understand. Academies and their students, teachers, how bothersome. You deceived children, trampled on their hearts, and took advantage of their suffering. At least I let them have fun robbing banks. Indeed, we have used the misfortune of others as stepping stones for our benefit. You know, Black Suit, we're not so different, you and I. I won't deny it. If you must call it evil, so be. I wouldn't call it evil. I mean, antagonistic, sure. I mean, I'm something of a villain myself. I wouldn't call it evil. I mean, if they didn't want me to rob the bank, they wouldn't have put the bank there. I mean, we barely even asked, and the brother and Christ and the bank just put all the money in the bag. I mean, they were just asking to be robbed. I wouldn't call that evil. Evil, but it is legal. Don't be mistaken, Sensei. Hi, Powerlines Sensei does. The disaster that struck Abydos was not our doing. Yeah, I already logicked that out. At first, I thought it was a possibility that you or Kaiser and you caused the desertification, but no, I already logicked out that wasn't you. My power level hasn't even begun to slip. A sandstorm consuming a city, it's rare, but not impossible. A natural disaster, but nothing more. We merely took advantage of the opportunity. Yeah, I figured that. I've read your book because I read it. I wrote it. Just because I'm a sensei doesn't mean I teach English. Imagine providing water to someone dying of thirst in a desert. Would it not be fair to expect that person to repay you with their life? No? I'm a villain, but I'm not that villainous. Let a brother drink. This is no different. A tale as old as time. It is not our burden to bear. We didn't create this world, nor will it change if we step aside. The strong exploit the weak, the knowledgeable exploit the ignorant. Are you calling my students stupid? Because they are. Every adult knows that to be true. Isn't that right? You're out of line, but you're not wrong. Why are your hands so long? Hold on. Sir, you have very long hands. Dainty, even. Why are your hands so dainty? I'm sorry, Mr. Blacksuit. I'm just distracted by how dainty your fingies are. Anyways. So leave Abydos behind. Why? I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Don't fuck with me, I'm kinda stupid. Give us Hoshino and the school will remain intact. Kaiser PMC's forces present no challenge for us. Your students can continue attending Abydos to the best of their meager abilities. Isn't that what Hoshino wanted? What do you say? Those with power exploit those without. Those with knowledge exploit those without. I think if that was the original line, I think that's a better way to say it. I can see it changing from someone having a good idea fairy talk to them. But I think those with exploit those without. I think that's a better way to do it. I refuse. I'm gonna be a stubborn ass about it, because I can get more out of you. You're softballing. You're used to Hoshino. You're used to girls who won't read contracts. I will spurg out, and I will spend weeks reading the contract. And I'm gonna fire back with one drawn in crayon that makes no sense. And I'm gonna gaslight you into signing it. Why are you so desperate to stand in our way? You are powerless. How do you plan to fight us with teenage girls? Sensei, no! Not my credit rating! But Sensei, your credit is maxed! I'll fight him by wailing, yeah. I've never concerned myself with such quotidian? What the fuck does quotidian mean? Hold on. I've never heard that word before. Quotidian definition. Everyday or commonplace. That's an ironic definition. Ironic? Sometimes they bust out the thesaurus in this game. But I understand the rules to its system. But do you understand whaling? The more you use it, the more it eats away at you. Your life. Your time. I'm right, aren't I? So put the card away, Sensei. Hi, Powerlines Sensei des. Yeah, I think they should have used pedestrian. That's the thesaurus word. I'm gonna assume it was a translation issue where they insisted they use a really fancy word, and because English translators are dog and shit, they went to the thesaurus and didn't even think about what they were going to translate it into. They just picked whatever sounded fancy. You need to eat, ride the subway, pay rent, and deal with trivial, mundane things like that. The word exists and I will knock them. I will gaslight them into thinking the word didn't exist and they made it up. That's what you should be focusing on, Sensei. Spend your efforts on something worthwhile, not those kids. So just leave it be. This isn't your fight. I refuse. I do like how Blacksuit is actually talking to the player more than he's talking to Sensei right now. I'm enjoying this conversation. Why? Why? Jesus, calm down, Mr. Smith. Agent Smith? You're having a moment. I don't understand why. I can't get it. Why would you refuse? Because you've offered me literally nothing. Specifically that. Because you've offered me nothing. Have you tried making a deal? Like, brother hasn't even begun to negotiate. He's like, why won't you accept? Not a single adult took responsibility, phrasing for their suffering. You can't be serious. So you think that responsibility falls on you? You're not their guardian, you're not their family. You're just a stranger called to Abydos by a chance who happened to meet them. Why go through all this trouble? Why burden yourself with a responsibility that was never yours to begin with? Because that's what it means to be an adult. You do stupid shit and pretend that it matters. To pretend you gaslight the children into thinking it makes sense. That's what it means to be an adult. Ah, I see. Do you? Do you see with that big ass one eye you got? You believe that being an adult means taking responsibility, phrasing. No, Sensei. Hi, Powerlines Sensei does. That's where you're wrong. Adults are the ones who transform society, set rules and laws, and designate the norm and define the boundary between ordinary and extraordinary. Adults rule the aimless with authority, the ignorant with knowledge, and the weak with power. That is what it means to be an adult. That's not what it means to be an adult. I think neither Sensei nor Black Suit are correct here. I think neither of them have their shit together, I'll be honest. Someone like me. I mean, someone like you. He means me. You could have ruled over all of Kavodos. I'll have you know nothing's stopping me at this very moment. You had it all for a brief moment. Unfathomable power and authority over the city, its mystics with a capital M. And yet, you cast it all aside without a second thought. Hey, I had a few thoughts, I just didn't voice them. Well, I mean, I guess I did voice my thoughts, you just can't hear them. I simply do. So why'd you say you see if you don't understand, you stupid bitch? Tell me, why make such a choice? Truth, influence, riches, power. Your choice left you with none of those, so why? Because I like making the cat cry because it's really funny and cute. Even... Smoke cigarette, you wouldn't get it. We're going full... Sensei is going full Joker. Fucked up that a gacha game from Korea wrote the script for the Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. Very well. They never started. You never gave me anything. You never offered a single goddamn thing. Remember when the game forced you to make Arona give away the power of the Sanctum Tower? Yes. That was when they gave me the shitty chest after I bullied Wakamo by flirting with her. And then I touched fingies with Arona. And that was Sensei's signature to give authority to the General Student Council. Yeah, I was in the prologue. Yes. Yeah. I did like you, but you left me with no choice. You left yourself with no choice. You didn't give me anything. This wasn't a negotiation. This was you asking why. And me smoking a cigarette saying you wouldn't get it. He wanted me to be part of Himatria and they will share their info and power. Yeah, but the problem is I can get whatever I want on my own. I don't need them for that. He wasn't offering me anything I actually want. Do you wish to save the hag, Sensei? Hi, Powerlines Sensei does. She's being held in the lab of the PMC base at the center of the Abydos Desert. My motivations are beyond your comprehension. Mimesis? Mimesis has shown us the other side of mystic terror. Now we shall see if the same can be done with a living student. Whatever a mimesis is. Hoshino is our guinea pig to use however we want. And if she doesn't produce results, we'll move on to the wolf god. Though even that doesn't seem to be a feasible option at this point. Don't touch my Shiroko! She's a precious angel and she'll rob banks with me. Try saving your kidnapped student. Okay, I will, but not because he told me to. I was gonna do it anyways. I'm not mad, you're mad. Do your best. I will, but not because you told me to. Powerline Sensei. Hi, Powerline Sensei does. Himatria will be watching you. Well, it's creepy when you say it like that. Return! And your office sucks. The line used to be if you can. Huh. I'm so tsundere towards Black Suit because I am something of a villain myself and I'm just a little antagonistic. I like him. Hi, Shiroko. I'm back. Hello. Hi, Nanome. Sensei! Hi. Powerline Sensei does. Sensei! Hi. Yes, still Sensei does. We've been waiting for your decision. What decision? What's our next... I was screaming what your next move was, B. Let's go to the desert. Let's shoot some dudes. Let's save the hag. We save Hoshino. We save Hoshino. We will save Hoshino. I'm not feeling this. I'm feeling at least a little tilted. I don't want us to have the period. We save Hoshino. Sounds a little boring. We will save Hoshino. They need to get gassed up. We need to gas them up. Agreed. We're with you, Sensei. Thanks, Wolf Goddess. We won't stop until we bring her home. Kicking and screaming, dragging her stupid ass by the halo. Me and Black Suit are Aru and the Mass Swimsuit Gang. And then I'm the Mass Swimsuit Gang though, right? I'm the cool one, right? And then we're going to give her a piece of our minds. I'm gonna smack her upside the head a few times. That's right. She went back on her word and needs to be taught a lesson. Bratty hag needs correction. A super scary lesson. After we save Hoshino, we'll tell her, welcome back, and she'll say I'm home. Yeah, what? It's so corny and cliche. You're trying to make me cringe. No, I'm trying to make you cry. I will. Thanks, Shiroko. Even if no one got my back, I know Shiroko got my back. I'll do it too. You don't have to, Serika. Everyone's gonna do it, because that'll make it even more embarrassing when Shiroko finally folds and does it. And I'll think about it, but it does kind of feel like the proper thing to do. Okay, Yane. I'm still kind of pissed at you over the whole everything, but okay, just waggle your knife ears over there. Fine, do whatever you want. There's no way I'm doing something that embarrassing. Then it's settled. We'll make Shiroko cry. Shiroko? Serika? But, Jesus Christ, can you imagine? if Shiroko and Serika got combined into one character. That would be terrifying. But how do we defeat that army on our own with our guns? Is there anyone we can call for backup? The dorks. Yeah, what about your BS? What about your literal best friends? They did help us earlier, but they took off after that. I don't know if we can ask them for another favy. Why not? Think of all the trouble they caused us. I have an idea. What's my idea? I'm gonna guess it's either calling on Hina, because Hina's the goodest girl, or calling on Yuka, because Yuka is... Yuka. Yuka just accidentally committed herself to Sensei's life when she started doing his taxes for him. A cliffhanger to be continued right now. Ooh. A battle between adults. Well, it sounds weird when you phrase it like that. Whoop. Oh, I thought that was Trinity for a second. Yeah, it's Gehenna. You want a meeting with the head prefect? You think you just waltz in here and chat with the head prefect of Gehenna herself? Yeah? What are you gonna do, stab me with your knife here? I'll tell you what, maybe if you got on all fours and licked... God damn, knife here, you freaky. What? Sensei is down bad. Sensei is down bad. Holy shit. Sensei has been dying of thirst in the desert, and he is... Do not threaten Sensei with a good time. He is dying of thirst right now. I didn't even finish my sentence! Seriously? Do you not have even the slightest trace of human dignity? I used to, but I'll be real, I'm kind of fucked up right now. I'm jacked up on Mountain Dew. And you call yourself a sensei height. Powerlines Sensei Des. You're demented. In the anime, he's glorped. Oh my god. I'm honestly kind of a little surprised Sensei is in the anime. I figured he would just been like off screen or something. This kind of pervy adult needs to be. What's so funny? Hi, Hina. Hi, good girl. Head prefect. I've seen plenty of people kneel and beg for their own sake, but I've never seen a teacher do the same for a student. Look up, Sensei. Hi, Powerline Sensei Des. Tell me, what do you need from me? I need to hang out with the real school for a while. Can you take my calls for me for like a month? Abydos is going through something. I just need to be around some normal people for a while. Wait, Presidente. This teacher wasn't just kneeling, but trying to lick my toesies. Look, we all make mistakes in the heat. We all make mistakes in the heat of the moment, Hina. Nagisa, she's new. Tea party, so she's Trinity. I see. Thank you for explaining, Hifumi. I made even the devil afraid. Yeah. Hina is such a good girl. She can't handle Sensei. If what that teacher says is true, this is something we can't overlook. We're currently in the process of forming a treaty, so we're in no position to be reckless. However, it's evident the PMC's presence can lead to nothing good for our students. Therefore, I think it's best that we make an exception in this case. Hifumi! I like Hifumi. I like the funny chicken girl. She's the boss. She's the boss, the Fost. The Fostiest boss. I believe the Toad Artillery class has an outdoor lecture plan, correct? It's been a while since their last one, so I don't see any harm in a little live practice. The weather is so nice it'll be like a picnic. By Toad Artillery, do you mean the L118? In Fost... You guys had me in the first half. I say, why not? It's the least I can write for their model students such as yourself, Hifumi. What goes around comes around. I know you'll pay me back, won't you? Yeah. That's the sound she made. Yeah. More importantly, it would be to our benefit to have Shale Sensei, hi, Powerline Sensei Des, in our debt. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'll take that debt. I'm kind of fucking stupid and I have a credit card. Hi, dog. Nice food stall. Chevy Seki Ramen actually got its start as a food stall. It's all my fault. How can I ever pay for my sins? I don't deserve to live. Well, Haruka, I mean, it is your fault. Categorically, yes. But no one blames you, Haruka. You're doing your best. You're doing your best! Anyway, I heard you were shutting down. I guess that wasn't true. Glad to see the shop is open again, Master. It would have been possible had someone not left a large donation in front of my door. It was just a small nuke, just a little one, as a treat. Was all set to retire and take it easy, but now you're asking me to open up again? What a hassle. Aru is so hungry. She just wants some ramen. She's so hungry. Here, 4 bowls of shitty seki ramen. That'll be $5.80 each. So that's like half $1, right? Didn't you mess up the portions again? I think he's trying to bribe the girls to come help us again, but I don't think they're gonna be able to move after eating that much. Bon appetit. That was good. Should we roll out? By the way, boss, are we really going? Fighting the PMC is a waste of time. We don't have anything to gain from getting involved in this fight. About $4? That seems really cheap for a bowl of ramen. I guess ramen is really cheap over there because it's not like luxury food, it's fast food for them, isn't it? I wish good ramen here was $4. That's fucked up. Come on, Kyoko, you still don't get it? There are BFFs. Can't you tell by the look on Aru's face? She's saying, tasting ramen this good is the only compensation I need. That's right, bully Aru more. Now I understand Aru, stepping into hell itself to protect the ramen we love. That's what real outlaws would do. I'll do my best to become a real outlaw. I'll blow them all away. Well, as long as you get it. Alright, everyone. Ready to follow me all the way to the depths of hell? They're ready to rescue their BFFs. What am I talking about? I love Aru. No, I was just gonna go home after I was done with my ramen. I totally overhyped myself and now I'm in too deep. What if I ran away? The Abydos brats kept thanking me, saying I knocked some sense in them, saying they see me in a new light. What do? We're not just picking a fight with some market guards. This is a full-on PMC. We're so doomed. She's having a little hissy fit. What do? What do I do? She hides her internal screaming well. Would the Bikini Bandits run away? Bikini Bandits do roll off the tongue phrasing a lot better than the Mass Swimsuit Gang does. I'll follow you to hell and back. It can't be good for Biznaz. I think Aru does have the best faces so far. Kina is a close second, though. That should do it. We're ready. We've got lots of supplies and lots of snackies. Good, because I'm hungry. We're well rested and working on full stomachs, too. Alright, they fed their cat. They're ready to go. I also collected all the old maps of the Abydos Desert and updated them. Hoshino is in the center of Kaiser PMC District 51, according to Sensei's intel. I'll guide you through the safest route to get there. Let's go! Oh, Sensei's back, by the way. I'm not gonna tell them what I did at Gehenna. That's a little embarrassing even for me. I'm almost as embarrassed as Hina was. Commencing Operation Hag Rescue. That's right. What's broken can be rebuilt. What's important are the people who come to eat my ramen. This ramen shop isn't going anywhere as long as it has loyal customers. Not the most poetic way of putting it, but that's what I feel deep down. I really want some ramen. So go get him, Abydos Foreclosure Task Force. I paused because that name does not roll off the tongue. They need to shorten that shit. Operation Desert Hag. Desert Hag is a go. Get him. I need some AoEs. Just patiently waiting for the AoEs. Okay, need to leave. Delete. There you go. Oh, oh, get him. Get Angie Cat. Yeah, okay, we're going to use it. It's only a few guys, but it's fine. Get him. Get him. There's the boss. Get him. Can't believe Powerlines Sensei. Hi, Powerlines Sensei Desk. With the extra mile and Lictinus. Abydos needs to know what happened when Hoshino gets rescued. What happens in Gehenna stays in Gehenna. We don't talk about it. Starts the volume with catnapping, ends with hag napping. True. Very true. Well, I think there's another chapter after this one. Chapter 3. The enemy has begun their attack. Stop them. Focus on all forces. Attack from the north and east. Deploy the decagrammation. The decas. Deploy the decas to the north. A small number of soldiers have been sighted to the north. Yeah, Nani? Reinforcements from Abydos. Oh, chapter 3 is post-volume F. Interesting. Negative. There are only 3 of them, but there. Hi, Hina. Kaiser PM, they got their own Force Ghost too. Kaiser PMC reinforcements sighted. Battalion-sized unit. That's a lot. Do they know how much a battalion is? A battalion's like a lot. That's like thousands. Got it. Get ready. Deca Grand Baton. Yeah, that works. Let's not talk about how you ended up there, Iori. Let's not talk about it. Let's just leave it behind us. How did you get here, Knifear? We still have unfinished work. Let's wrap this up quickly and head back. The head prefect granted us this opportunity in place of writing an apology letter, so let's keep the complaints to a minimum. Shut up, Akko! You two-faced bitch. I'll stop the enemy in their tracks. None of them will get near Sensei. Hi, Powerline Sensei Desk. Wait. Hina act embarrassed, but did our stunt actually bring her more on side? I'm a little worried about Hina now. Let's go. I love Hina. I got Hina from the guide mission things, and she's great. Gehenna has 50k students. Oh yeah, well, yeah, I forgot. Because the districts will be the size of American states or territories, basically. So yeah, that tracks. God, I wish that was me, Hina, maybe. I mean, considering what she just said, maybe. But it is now 3 a.m., so we're gonna have to leave the finale to, if not tomorrow, then Friday. I don't know. I kind of want to do something else just to mix it up this week, so it's not just all Blue Archive all the time. But if not tomorrow, then Friday. So if you guys enjoyed this, then like, comment, subscribe, and share, because every little bit helps a little guy like me. Tomorrow, 1:40 a.m., we'll be streaming something. Probably maybe Blue Archive, or maybe something else. I don't know. Maybe a horror game. I kind of want to do another horror game. I'm a Blue Archive channel now. Yeah, kinda. Anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic Thursday. Take care, Fan Gang. See y'all later, and thanks for joining.